As per the literature, the acetone plus methanol azeotropic composition with 86.1 weight percent. So this comes approximately to 77.36 more percent. This also I have calculated from the DWSIM input of this particular stream. So what is azeotropic composition we are having? We are having azeotropic composition of 77.36 mole percent or 86.1 weight percent. This is very important to, first of all, to start with. Okay, right. So let us take a feed composition of what do you call 50% and 50%. So this is already switched acetone 50% 50%. I accept it. In stream conditions, temperature and pressure, let us specify temperature to be as normal temperature. And the pressure which is mentioned here, the pressure which is mentioned here you see, this is 1 atmosphere. And temperature is also mentioned, right? So the number of input what you take is 1 kilometers per hour. But what is the concern here? Concern here is to understand. See, in the previous lecture, I have used Wilson as the thermodynamic model. In this, I am trying to understand what is the VLE curve or VLE behavior with UNIFAC model also. Okay. For that, I go to utilities, I add utility, I take material streams, I take binary phase envelope, I take feed acetone, feed stream, acetone plus methanol. That name of the stream is given as feed acetone plus methanol. Add utility. This is the utility what we are seeing here. Okay, let me dog this away. And this entirely, only this binary envelope will take it out so that you can see all the tabs available in this. So if I just scroll up or do like this, so that the diagram which is shown is square image. Diagram what I mean is the diagram is, suppose you take this curve, okay, this curve is square in nature. So because it is easy for us to interpret what is happening actually. Now you see here, number one, compound one is acetone, compound two is methanol. Compound one is more volatile, and we were trying to take TXY diagram, and also as per this diagram, what is XY curve and what is VLE. So we are trying to understand VLE. X-axis is mole fraction, pressure and temperature is given, and there are total fractions. Now this is Wilson model. In this, first of all, I'm taking Wilson model and try to understand and calculate this Wilson model. Using Wilson model, what is TXY? It is calculated TXY. There is a bump between, that means here there is a little disturbance here. This is not smooth. Now what I do, I take UNIFAC model and take out this. Yeah. And now I calculate again the TXY diagram or TXY data. Now you can see how the smoothness has increased in the let's wait, it is actually calculating it. Yeah, now see. Now we are not seeing any bump here, but it's very smooth. So if I look at this, this is ranging between 0.7 to 0.8, approximately what we have discussed as 0.7736 mole percentage, because here you see this is mole fraction, right? So in overall, I have taken, so what is that? Field composition is 50%, 50%. Thermodynamic model chosen is UNIFAC, and we are taking compound one as acetone, and compound 2 has what is called methanol, and from the literature we know what is azeotropic composition, that is 86.18%, that is coming to 77.36%. So similarly, we are trying to come to a judgment which model is better. So we are comparing this, right? Now, in this, there is one more feature here. If I click here, that means if you can see here, this here, compare models, I click the checkbox there. Initially, if I unclick like this, click here, and I calculate, it will give calculating and both the diagrams in one diagram, or both the TXV easily in one diagram. It is calculating actually. There are total 41 points. Now it is 28 and 32. So yes, see now, now it is actually given the two graphs in one particular, that is really data using Wilson as well as using what is called UNIFAC. Okay, let me remove this. Now I want the next one is T, that means the generate curve generated the TXY. From the TXY, only this XY is projected and drawn again separately. So how do we do that? So I actually come back again, and now I calculate T of XY, right? So I am choosing Unified, calculate it. Now it is again calculating. Yeah, now see. So this is how the graph is actually seen. So if I want to, take this, save image, show in another window. Yeah, show in another window, see the curve. So the curve you can see here. So, yeah, show in another window also you can actually see the curve, and then so this is the point. This particular point is what we are looking at. Okay. Thank you. We will see in the next session.